Hi, how do you have a great sales day? I'm going to tell you how. I'm Jason Lawrence, and this is Home Building Knowledge. Home Building Knowledge is not just for consumers, but also for home building professional salespeople. So what I'm about to tell you today is something that if you're a new home salesperson, I think it could probably help quite a bit. I've actually been trying something new this past year, and I'm taking my days and scheduling every day. I found that if I want to have a successful day, a successful sales day, because the more great successful sales days we have, the more sales that we're going to make. So in order to get done in order to get the most done in a day, I think that you need to schedule your day out. So what I've tried this year is I've taken and prioritized all of the different tasks, emails, phone calls, meetings, anything I need to do that pertains to new home sales, and I prioritize them in a list. Then what I will do is take and block off time for each hour of the day to get these items done. I'm going to take my most important items that have to get done today, the one or two items that if I get done today and I don't get anything else done during the day, I'm still going to feel good about my day. Feel good that I had a good day and I got things done that are going to help me attain more sales. So I'm going to take those most important items, prioritize them, and I'm going to do those things first thing in the morning. So from 9 to 10, I'm going to do this item. From 10 to 11, I'm going to do these two things. From 11 to 12, I'm going to do these couple of things. The items that aren't as important as the items towards the top of your list, those things can go in the back half of the day. A lot of times for me, I find that there's things that come up during the day. So the items that I need to get done, I do those first, and I do those in the morning because towards the end of the day, there might be some other things that came up that allow me to not get my other items done. So those items that aren't getting done, they're not as important. It's okay. We can schedule them to get done the next day. One of the things that really needs to be implemented in order to make this work is managing your emails and phone calls. Before I started to prioritize my days and block off time to complete each of these tasks during the day, I would typically come into the office, I would sit down, open up my computer, and there's 25 emails that I need to respond to. So I would spend all day going down a rabbit hole, basically, emailing back and forth and just answering phone calls as they came in and not really having a plan. And by the end of the day, I didn't get those important things done that need to get done, like prospecting, following up with people, setting appointments. The things that are going to allow you to sell more homes, those are the things that you need to be making sure you're getting done every day. So I tried something a little bit new, and I learned this from, it was a podcast that I listened to called Zero Email, I think it was called. And basically, you check your emails once a day. So in the morning, I check my emails, I respond back to emails, and that's it. So I do that once a day. Unless, I do get an email that comes in that's urgent, that needs to be handled or taken care of course, I'm going to respond back to that email. But most of them aren't. Most of the emails that come in, and even the phone calls, you can wait. You can set a time during the day to get back to these phone calls and get back to these emails. Since I've been doing this, checking the emails once a day, it allows me to follow my schedule and complete the tasks that are on my list. I used to come in, check those emails, respond back to one, another one would come in, I'd respond back to that one. Before I know it, the day's over and I just didn't get done what I needed to get done. So to kind of recap, prioritize, make a list, then prioritize, then figure out what times of the day you're going to check and respond to emails, what times of the day you're going to check your voicemails and respond to the voicemails, and then take your 2 or 3 most important tasks and get those done in the first part of the day. So that even if something happens, some type of a fire comes up and you don't get anything else done during the day, you got those most important items done and you can still feel good about your day. Because ultimately, in order to sell as many homes as you can possibly sell, you need to be getting done, the most that you can possibly be getting done in a day. And I've been testing this out for about a year now, and I get so much more done in a day now than I did last year. One of the main reasons is just that whole email and phone call thing. I pretty much, a lot of people don't like this, but I screen almost every phone call. And not that these phone calls aren't important, but at the same time, I like to designate a time to get back to these phone calls, or maybe there's some research I want to do before I call them back. But this basically just takes away the whole unorganized day, responding back to emails, responding to phone calls whenever they come in. I do those things for a certain time of the day, and then it allows me to complete my schedule for the day. And at the end of the day, it was a great sales day. That turns into more home sales, and as a new home salesperson, that's what we all want. I did write an article about this that you can find on my website, which is www.homebuildingknowledge.com. I just posted that this afternoon. And I would really encourage you, if you have any questions pertaining to home building, whether you're a salesperson or a consumer that is about to enter into that process, please reach out to me on my Facebook page. You can search at Home Building Knowledge on Facebook. That's something new that they do. Or if you just search Home Building Knowledge, I'm sure I'll come up. And leave me a comment. I'm sure there's a lot of questions out there, whether you're a new home salesperson or if you're looking to have a new home built. I would love to be able to help. Thanks again for joining me and spending some time watching this video. I hope it helped, and have a great rest of the day. Thanks.